I would say Oklahoma City is secretly cool. Nobody knows it. You know, even people who live here don't seem to know it. But
no, it's starting.
Yeah. People are starting to recognize that they have a great city. I think when we first moved here, it was
a little challenging sometimes.
Yeah, people who lived here were asking us, "Why did you move here?" You know, when we moved from Atlanta, people asked,
"Why?
Yeah, why? Why are you moving to Omaha?"
Yeah, that's what our friends would say.
Or Kansas City. Why are you going to Kansas City? Like, that wouldn't even register in their head. We're living in Atlanta. We had lived there about 10 years, got married, had a child, and there were a lot of things about Atlanta that we loved. You know, I mean, we really enjoyed our time in Atlanta, and we miss a lot of things about it. It really had become so expensive and difficult to get around, and just all of the problems of living in a large metropolitan area seemed to start to outweigh the benefits of living in a large metropolitan area, and so we decided to find somewhere else to go. Oklahoma City especially just had a great feeling about it.
We saw potential.
Yeah.
This was Atlanta 10 years ago, when everything was just starting.
Right, when the boom was just beginning.
And how integrated arts is into the everyday culture and life of Oklahoma.
I had no clue what Oklahoma City was like, what possible structures there might be out here, what kind of, you know, was it a prairie, was it, you know, I didn't have any picture in my head. There's just no, when you grow up outside of this area, I think it becomes sort of a blank spot in your map of the United States.
I'd lived in New Mexico, so I like the West. I like the open spaces, but I also didn't have a very clear picture of what Oklahoma City would be like before we came.
And I really was not prepared for the amount of sort of cultural life that is constantly being not only promoted by the city but also engaged in. You know, the university downtown, Oklahoma City University, which puts more of its students on Broadway than almost any other. I think it's number 2 in the nation for putting people actually into productions on Broadway, you know, and you can see those people in town in local productions and productions at the university. You can, you know, there's arts programs all the time, and not just going and viewing art, but like at the last Arts Festival, they had the bronze pouring, you know, where they actually exhibited how they pour bronze, you know, statuary and stuff. One of the things that I came here for was to be able to pursue artistic vision. You know, I design and make furniture, and it's very difficult sometimes in other cities to. It's almost like you're fighting the whole way, you know, to support yourself and your family if you need to, and you know, get around whatever obstacles that the place that you're living in is almost like putting up to you being a creative person. And this, the whole state is geared towards encouraging creativity, you know, and it's really nice. It's a really nice feeling to feel like that you are a part of an ongoing cultural phenomenon.
It's a lot more fun than I think people think. There's a lot more to do. There's a nightlife. There are tons of activities for children.
Yeah, you can live here. You can come here and
have a full life
and do whatever it is you want to do professionally and personally and culturally in your leisure time. You can find it here. That it's you may not realize, and probably don't, like I didn't, all of the things that are here waiting for you to engage in them. It seems like people want you to succeed here, you know, and they'll kind of go out of their way to put you in the way of other people who could help you, or to turn you on to resources that are available. It has been easier than I think a lot of other places have been to become a success at what you want to do, because somebody will say, oh, that sounds great, and here's some other people who are interested in that, and do it, because we want you to be successful too. Oklahoma City is secretly cool.